Oh, welcome back to another U150 video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the title of this deck is called Moltres Emboar. If you'll notice, there's no Moltres in here. Gosh, this deck is awful. So I think we talked a little bit about it. We just recorded a video with this list in it. If you haven't seen the game that this list is involved in, go watch the list. Go watch that game and then come back to us and be like, wow, this video is pointless, Alex. You guys hate this deck. And we do. We thought that Lysander Prism Stars releasing would help this deck big time, because if they ever ended up with their trump card on the discard, you could Prism Star it away and then mill and be happy. However, there's just a lot of problems for this deck. Problem number one, getting their trump card into the discard pile and staying is nigh impossible. We even put the Colossus Knight Weavile in here to try to bolster that. Still doesn't work. Deck has always lost to Hexen and Goop Loop. Sure, Hex Loop and that sort of thing. Always has lost to that, so that's no different. The other big thing that we really discovered that it's just one of the ways to play around Emboar is that Emboar is really, really good at getting a whole bunch of energies to Mortar and top burnering for like 15 right off the bat. Really, really good at that. However, it's really bad at doing that again. Right? That's why we don't play the Moltres anymore, because the Moltres, yes, it's a basic Pokemon, but it automatically discards those energies, and that's really not what you want. You want to keep those energies on Mortar so that if they don't knock out Mortar, you can do it again next turn. And if you ever have that turn of back-to-back milling 15, then it puts the pressure on. But what we have found out is that you'll be able to top burner, you play the Victini, Victory Star, you keep the energies on, thumbs up. They knock out Mortar. Crap. How do I get all of those energies back onto another Mortar and do it again? Right, and to mill their trump card and get their trump card away. It's just there's too many moving pieces, and it just doesn't work out that way. So the idea behind it is we thought, okay, look, then we play our own trump card, right? And what you do is you top burner a whole bunch of times. If you ever see their trump card, you Lysander Prism Star it away. Then you trump card, get all your fire energies back, and mill. But then you're still just stuck in the same problem of trying to flip heads on top burner, right? And that's just kind of what it is. It's just like you don't have enough fire energies to combat that. So then the solution to that is, okay, what if we just played fire energies? And that's something that you could consider doing, is just 21 fire energies, nah dog, not enough. We need to play 30. We need to play 40 and just top burner for 50 a game, you know, that sort of thing. And that thing I think would work. It would just make the deck really inconsistent, right? It's super hard to get, you know, like I said, I don't know. Maybe that is the solution. Maybe the solution is to just put 40 fire energies in the deck and try to top burner for 40 turn 2 and put that pressure on. Maybe that's the solution. I don't know. This deck is just rough all around. It needs so many working pieces. It needs your opponent to play really dumb, or for you to hit your Imposter Invention and hit that Lysander trump card into their discard pile. It needs something like that. And it just really doesn't have that right now. Don't play the Moltres. We need to start calling it Mortar Emboar, because the Moltres is just bad. Mortar is just better. Like you need to keep those energies on. You need to flip heads on top burner once and keep those energies, because once you run out, you're done. You're just straight done. But yeah, it's just nothing more. You're trying to mill them, and mill just doesn't work in U150 right now. If we banned trump card, then this deck would be best deck in format, but bar none. It just would be. Because you'd blast through your deck, mill a whole bunch of their resources, and then do it again, mill a whole bunch of their resources, and then they just couldn't do anything, right? If you top burner twice in a row turn 2, they'd be done. So I think trump card is necessary to keep stuff like this from just ruining U150, because the mill just becomes way too powerful. But with trump card, mill just doesn't exist. So there's just like a weird sort of like balance between, do we want a format with just nothing but mill, or do we want a format where mill doesn't exist? And I like the latter option better, even though it's coming from the Sableye Garbodor player, right? Like whatever. Yeah, I guess if you have any questions on this, just let us know. I don't know why you would ask questions about this list. It's horrible, and we shouldn't even be talking about it, to be completely honest. Don't never take this deck to a tournament. Never play this deck ever. Don't even play it as a joke. You'll just lose. Like, you'll just straight up lose. This deck is awful. I could go and pick 100 random cards out of my binder and beat this deck. Legitimately. It's just bad. So, thanks for listening to me poop on a deck for a little bit. Hopefully we won't have to deal with this deck next year. If you have any questions, keep them to yourself. Don't ask them. Have a great rest of your day, guys.